this lesson covers the D major scale. D major has two black keys, F sharp and C sharp. With each scale you learn, it's important to note where those black keys are and just take a second to look at the keyboard and how those black keys affect the grid, how it looks on the keyboard. So much of piano has a visual connection with the actual playing of the instrument. So if you can visualize what D major looks like before you play it, your hands are going to fit into the shapes and the positions much easier. Alright, so first we're going to do our right hand groups. So thumb, because it's a D major scale, is going to go over D. The next note is E, and the next note is our F sharp. We're going to play this group of 3. Now we're going to move our thumb into our group of 4. So that thumb moves to G, next finger over A, next finger over B, and next finger over C sharp. Play the group. Make sure that as you play these groups, you notice how your hand has to be a little bit deeper in on the keyboard to get these keys. And that has to do with the terrain or the grid of the keyboard that we're using to play a D major scale. So let's play that group of 3. And now let's move across the keys. Pick up the hand, move to group of 4, group of 3, group of 4, and group of 3. Alright, let's play that group of 3. D, E, F sharp. Now we're going to move to our group of 4. G, A, B, and C sharp. Now we're going to move up to our next group of 3. D, E, F sharp. Now you're going to move your thumb to where the group of 4 is. And notice we have our pinky right over the D because we're doing 2 octaves. Just play that pinky. Good. Now we're going to go back down. So same group of 4. And we're going to move our third finger to F sharp. And we're going to play our group of 3. And now we're going to move our fourth finger to C sharp. We're going to play that group of 4. And now back to home. We're going to move that third finger to F sharp. And we are in our first group of 3 in our D major scale. Now we're going to try our right hand on its own D major scale. So we're just going to follow the groups to help our fingering. Notice as you play the scale on the way up, after every black key, the F sharp and the C sharp, your thumb is going to tuck under and play the next key and set you up in your next group of 3 or 4. So let's start our scale. Alright, now it's time for our left hand groups. We are going to move our left hand into our D position, but remember our pinky is not part of our group of 3 or 4. So even though our pinky is over D, the group of 4 we're going to play is E, F sharp, G, and A. We're going to hold down those 4 keys. Now we're going to move our third finger to B into our group of 3. B, C sharp, and D. Those down. We're going to go back to our group of 4. Watch that thumb move to A. And play out the next 3 fingers. Then we're going to move back to our group of 3. Third finger to B. And then we're going to move back to our group of 4. Thumb to A. And pinky on D. Now we're going to play that group of 4. We're going to move our third finger to B again for our group of 3. Now watch that fourth finger move to E, and you're going to play your group of 4. Third finger up to B, here's our top group of 3, and now we're going back down. Let's watch our thumb move into our group of 4 over A. Now that same thumb, we're going to watch it move all the way down to D for our group of 3. And then we're going to move that thumb down again to A for our group of 4. And then we're going to place our pinky on D. Now it's time to play our scale hands together. Hopefully you've noticed by now that the fingering in C major and the fingering in G major is the same as the fingering in D major. So if you can see where your third fingers line up and how your thumbs play in the middle, the roots, the Ds in the scale, you'll be able to play it hands together no problem. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, check out the shop, let me know what you think, and stay powerful, y'all.